It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello.
We are loving it.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
To the inside, here's Thomas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And you take a look at this home team. Well, Mike, they have to be a bit frustrated with the way they play. Now finding their backs squarely against the wall. Down 3 games to 1.
Yeah, these guys have run into a buzzsaw. Everything's been difficult for them in this series. They're trying to keep their heads up.
Oh!
Wow! An overwhelming display of athleticism from that ball handler.
And Clark, look at the defense. They are stunned.
Love the assertive play style. It's great to have a point guard who can get that physical.
And the shot goes down.
Good job by Isaiah navigating to an inside shot, getting a high percentage look.
Thomas gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's the captain. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And he dunks it down.
He saw for all the fans out there.
To the left side wing. Thomas feeling it out a bit. The Pistons working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Trapuka. On the clock, here's Thomas. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. From deep three-point territory. And Beer's shot is off.
That's a shot the defense will let him have.
Well, it's a low percentage look. Sometimes they go in, but not often.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
Number 91.
Take a break. Take a break.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked him about Isaiah Thomas, he chuckled at first, saying, "We got to make sure we don't let him get to us. He can be a pest at both ends, and it's crucial we stay composed and play our game." Let's see if Thomas tries any mind games here tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's the captain to kick out to Westbrook. And Beer with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Thomas passes to Trapuka. Inside. Outside for Thomas. Taken away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break.
Levinson going right up on time to throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's the captain. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The captain's got 10 points.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
So much finesse required from in close like that.
Pistons trail by 4. Johnson outside. From the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's normally one of his spots. It was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
And Thomas over to help. Pass to McCormick. Here's the 3. And Beer grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Trapuka gets it to go.
Look at Trapuka using his frame to get into good, solid
left here in the opening quarter. Johnson over to help. The captain passes to McCormick. From 11 feet away, pass to the captain. Down low, just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's 15 points for the captain.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Livingston. And here's Lambier. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second chance shot, and it's blocked.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
The captain with the bucket. He's got 17.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball, inside and outside action.
Puts up a deep 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 7, and the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They've been resolute. I mean, attacking the paint early, very forceful.
Haven't been shy, absorbing contact and throwing their weight around inside.
The shot by Long, no good. Here's the try. Boom, he chips it straight down. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, we know injuries are part of the game, but it doesn't make it any easier when you see them happen. Nobody likes to see that.
And you can see the worry on the rest of his teammates. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Bill Lambier's checked in for the Pistons.
Number 40, Bill Lambier.
And here's Matthews. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
Here's the captain, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him. You know, their offenses look a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting the guys to run their plays.
Pass to Long. Shoots over Ainge, and Long gets it to go. Long's got his first bucket of the night.
Trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
That is a really pretty finish. Just gently dropped in the finger roll.
Matthews into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot clock.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Pistons trailed by 11. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look here for Detroit. Livingston's checked in for Richardson. Johnson comes in for Willis. And Thomas subbed in for Matthews. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Thomas. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Well, I think the defense has to guard Thomas a lot better than that. He's really good in that mid-range area.
Here's the captain, and he drops it in from the low post.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Another steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk, one that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
Thomas passes to Livingston. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. Sounds like he has a sprained shoulder, which is limiting his range of movement and, of course, causing real tenderness in that area. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Good information, David. Clark, I know we've all been wishing him a very speedy recovery.
Most definitely. Injuries are still such an unfortunate reality of the game, and we know they're going to happen, but they're never pleasant when they do.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Well, on the floor and in recovery, it's all about taking care of yourself. I'm sure he's been doing just that.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Number 7, Kelly Tripucka.
And the Pistons with possession here, trailing by 19. Will it go? Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is how you convert inside. Livingston just powering it down in style.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
From him, fans love seeing this kind of dunk.
How about that? Just giving the people, Clark, what they want to see.
Gotta give them what they want.
Yep.
You heard their reaction. They were all about that finish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one. The captain's got 41.
Nice work fighting through the defense.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And they were lights out from the floor in that one. Great shot selection and execution.
You just keep waiting for them to cool off, but it never happened. Hard to beat a team shooting like they did. He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Here's Tripucka. Connects again from distance.
He's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, they lead by 18. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
He has been getting to the rim and finishing with authority through the first half.
They don't have an answer for him. Can't keep him away from the rim and can't stop him from finishing when he gets there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lambier's got his first points of the night.
Don't sleep on the jumper of Lambier. It's solid. He's put in a ton of work on it.
Here's the captain. Drops in the layup for 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
With his first-rate handles, Thomas keeps the defense on their heels. That's why it's so difficult to defend this pull-up jumper.
Making a statement big time. My goodness.
Showstopper for sure.
Had the hang time and knew what to do with it.
Pass to Tripucka. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Rebounded by the captain.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Johnson. Pistons trail by 18. And Thomas now, top of the key. Over Westbrook. Thomas finds Johnson. Here's Tripucka. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Here's Lambier. It's deflected.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Able to carve out space. Tripucka packs quite a punch down low.
And it's Thomas at the elbow. Here's the captain, Lambier defending.
Got to give some love to the point guard, showing that guards can throw it down too.
Oh yeah, these backcourt guys can jam it with the best of them.
Oh, they absolutely can. There are some serious risers at the lead guard spot.
And Tripucka gets it to go.
This is how confident Tripucka is. Ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
The Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand.
That's a long way out there, but you know it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
Here's Livingston, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's what this team needs right now.
You're right, cutting the deficit with the one-handed flush.
Maybe that can give them a little spark.
Flying up high, what a move.
You're right, Clark, the elevation.
Incredible.
I almost thought he was getting too much air.
Back to Johnson. Lays it up and in off the 30 assist. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I love the attacking mindset. Putting the bigger defender on his heels. Nicely done.
Yeah, not giving him any time to react is the way to do it. And you see the results.
Here's the captain driving to the basket.
You know the front court loves to see this action.
Yeah, the point guard doing their job for him.
Yep.
Some guys in his position would just lay it in, but he goes for the emphatic slam.
Here's Tripucka. 9 points in the game so far. Long pass to Johnson. Here's Tripucka. Rebounded by the captain. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pistons trail by 16. Matthews passes to Willis. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Tripucka. Over Westbrook. Detroit, no good that time either. Oh, look out! Look out! And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo.
Whoa, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit. He was going for the highlight reel dunk.
Now, here's Matthews. Defense right on him. And he banks in the layup. Matthews has got 6 points.
And, you know, the one thing that stood out tonight is his scoring. He's kept attacking even as they've been trailing.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's the captain, Thomas, yet another bucket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
The assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and Detroit again with the bucket.
When Thomas finds his offense, he's deadly, because he knows how effective he is when he maintains his aggressiveness.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Draws the whistle and nearly gets it to fall.
That would have been an impressive and one, but instead, he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And here's checked in for the Pistons. So he gets them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 18. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Takes the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Detroit has possession. A moment for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Like this, on this stage, is certainly frustrating. That's certainly good news for this team. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Clark, unfortunate news that we won't be seeing him for a while.
Yeah, Kevin, really a tough break, and I know he's disappointed as well as the fans.
Too bad.
Yeah, well, hopefully this will serve as a motivation for the rest of these guys to step up their game. They're going to miss him, though, that's for sure.
Here's the captain. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 9. There's the steal. Count the basket.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive play.
The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's Thomas running his space. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And another one!
He doesn't need much room, and he had plenty right there. And when he's got that kind of space, you know he's knocking that 3 down.
And they'll need more effort than that to cut this lead down to size.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Johnson. Trapuka passes to Johnson. And he gets it to go.
A nice find by Trapuka, making the effort to get another guy set up.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's the captain. Rebound, Detroit. Lambeer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas passes to Johnson. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 9th assist in the game now.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's the captain. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. outside Murphy. 6 to shoot. And Matthews gets it to go. Got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The captain, no good. And another steal for him.
Hey!
Oh, my, what a play.
A solid win in front of the home crowd. They put on quite a show for the fans tonight.
The fans got their money's worth with this one. Great win in front of a terrific crowd.
Willis, the pass to Murphy. Here's Matthews. No dice from the high post.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And yep, another basket.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Can't hit from the elbow. Here's the captain. Good, that's another bucket.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh yeah, he was definitely making it, nabbing another steal.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possession away.
He's amazing, and now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.